Hi, my name's Caroline Clark and I'm a posh alignment specialist. Now today's video is going to be working on the piriformis. I find this a really hard muscle to get to and it can cause so much just distress to the body. So I never say that you've got a weaker side, I say one side's more disobedient. If you think it's weaker, you're going to overwork it. So it's far better not to overwork it and to actually just take it steady. So the exercise we're going to do is called hip lift, but it's going to have a slight twist on the hip lift. So to start with, you're lying in a hook line position, so you've got both sides of your pelvis on the ground and you feel quite equal and your arms are out. And I always give myself a little pelvic tilt just to see what's going on in my back. Then you're going to put one leg on top of the other thigh, so your ankle is basically on top of the thigh. Flex the foot back towards the knee because that's going to protect the knee. Now this is when it gets a bit harder, okay? So now you're going to lift this leg up, put your hands through, so my hand has actually gone through underneath the other thigh and I'm actually holding onto my leg, and just let the foot drop, don't worry about that foot. Now when you're in this position, just make yourself comfortable, or as comfortable as you can get, and now you're just going to slightly lean towards, only my pelvis is moving, slightly towards the leg that I'm holding, and you're going to hold this. Now I would suggest you hold it from anything for 30 seconds to a minute. I wouldn't overdo it. And if you feel any pain, then just come back again. All right, so this is getting into that piriformis. So on this side, I have no discomfort whatsoever because this side is my functional or my obedient hip. All right, so then when you've done 30 seconds to a minute, come back into into your hook line position again. Both feet on the ground, both feet are hips width apart. Don't have one foot nearer to the other. They need to be hips width apart. Now you're going to put the other leg on top of the thigh. Flex the foot to you. So I feel a little bit of discomfort in that hip there, but I know this is my more disobedient hip. I'm going to lift the leg up, put my hands through and take hold of my thigh, and now lean away. And straight away I'm feeling this right in here, very, very deep, but it's a nice pull. So I don't want to go too far. I just want to let this leg relax away from me if I possibly can and just stay here. Now this, oh my goodness, this feels so good. So this is the only exercise that I have found that will personally get into my piriformis, and it will actually let it go. So this is great for getting rid of those niggly pins and needles down the legs. That piriformis will just grab hold of that sciatic nerve and it will just give it a little squeeze, or it'll be a little kink in there or something. And I just feel this really, really helps. So from being not a pain, it was probably a 1 to 2 stretch I was feeling into that bum muscle. Now it's almost going to nothing and it feels absolutely amazing. So bringing my legs back to the centre, take the leg back down onto the ground, arms out and palms up, and just give myself a pelvic tilt, and that is feeling really, really comfortable in my back now. So that is a hip lift. So that is a really good exercise for getting right into that muscle, right in your bum, your piriformis. And it also helps with backache. So that is my video today. My website is above my head and I look forward to seeing you at the next video, or come and join me in a class. Bye.